This season, the LA Lakers are giving a new twist to the Showtime nickname that they earned in the 80s, but it's not necessarily a good thing this year. Here to discuss the current soap opera that is the Lakers, please welcome David Brickley, senior editor of LakerNation.com. David, thanks for coming on.
Reese and Danny, what's going on, guys?
Oh, not much, man. First off, tell us about the recent move to move Paul Gasol to the bench and his recent complaints about that. What does that mean from your perspective?
Well, listen, I think the Lakers, the organization, they need to make a decision. Are they going to use Mike D'Antoni's system as, the recipe for success moving forward? Or are they going to worry about talent? Because right now, Paul Gasol doesn't fit in the system. Reese, Danny, you guys may fit in the D'Antoni system better than Paul Gasol. So they have to listen and say, hey, it's Mike D'Antoni's system. Are we going to go out and get players and trade Paul Gasol? Because the guy can start on any team in this league. There's no reason why that guy with that much talent should be on the bench for the Lakers right now.
Agreed, David. Now, Reese and Danny don't fit in any system. That's why I leave disgusted on a nightly basis. But speaking of disgusted, Kobe tweeted last night after the game, quote, Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata calms me down when I reach my breaking point, hashtag relax and focus, and posted this photo of him playing the piano. What's going through his head right now? And why is he fully dressed in his own house?
I think he's trying to find any way possible that he could just calm himself because he's never been in a situation like this. I mean, even in the Smush Parker, Kwame Brown days, that Laker team record-wise was better than this team. This is the second worst start in Lakers franchise history since the NBA-ABA merger. And you're talking about 4 future Hall of Famers on the roster. D'Antoni has no idea what's going on. Jim Buss, Jerry Buss, even Kobe Bryant. They just have no answer to how terrible they're playing right now.
It is a shame when Mike Penberthy can look down on the work that Steve Nash has done. All right, now what do you think about the recent comments made by Magic saying that Mavs owner Mark Cuban should propose a trade this season for Dwight Howard? Is that realistic?
I mean, it seems that ever since Magic has sold his stake in the Lakers, he always has something critical to say. I understand where he's coming from. He's saying, what if Dwight Howard walks at the end of the year? You have to get something for him, so maybe the Lakers should think about trading him. The thing about Dwight, I think he's only 65% healthy. I mean, down in Orlando, you guys remember, he used to dunk guys through the rim, and he's just not doing it. He's not even dunking this season because he's just not healthy. I wouldn't trade the guy. I think he's really the future of the franchise. That's why you shipped out Andrew Bynum to Philly, and that guy hasn't played at all this season. So I think you made the right move. Now you just got to live with it, and he can make the most money with the Lakers. So I'm pretty sure he'll re-sign with LA at the end of the year.
Well, David, that's what I want to address because obviously it makes financial sense for Dwight Howard to re-sign. But, I mean, if there was ever a test case for being unhappy during the year that you're actually supposed to be selling him on playing with the Lakers, it's this year. Do you really think he would still resign at this point?
I mean, I think he will. I think he likes LA. I think, the media makes it, oh, my goodness, he might not sign. Maybe he still wants to go to Brooklyn or Dallas. But if, the Lakers trade to Brooklyn, they're going to have to gut that whole team in order to get him. I think a third team would have to be involved. And who are you going to really get that's equal value for Dwight? I think the Lakers and Dwight, I think they have a future together. It's just a matter of him getting healthy and, start to build the offense around Dwight more. And I just think he's had trouble with the Mike D'Antoni offense as well.
All right, David, you listed several people before that are to blame for this season. But if you had to put your finger at one person, who would it be for the 17-24 start?
Not Mike Brown.
Can I say Jim Buss / Mike D'Antoni? You got to hire Phil Jackson, man. I mean, I think that was a big decision we're all going to look back at and say, what were you thinking? Phil Jackson awoken at midnight, and they say, hey, we hired Mike D'Antoni instead of you. Hindsight's 20/20, but I think he would have been the perfect fit for this team. It's a little older team. Kobe's always done well in the triangle. Dwight was really looking forward to play for Phil. You bring Mike D'Antoni in. He has never succeeded unless all the parts of the pieces of the puzzle were built around his offense. And this roster is just not built for this 7 seconds or less jack-up 3 type offense that D'Antoni runs.
Well, David, how upset are the fans in LA? I mean, have they taken the flags off the cars? I mean, is West Hollywood no longer jumping on Sunday nights?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, even on Twitter, the Lakers, when they lose, they're saying, moral victories now. I mean, this is a city that is a championship or bust. You have one of the best rosters ever assembled in basketball history. This is a team that was supposed to go to the finals with the Miami Heat and compete for a championship, and now they're just hoping They're resting on the morals, saying, oh, they gave a good effort. Hopefully they could beat Memphis. Hopefully they could beat Chicago. It's amazing how things have turned. And again, yeah, this is a city. It's absolute championship or bust. Nothing less than that is okay. And now we're sitting here talking about hopefully they win 60% of the rest of the way so they can hopefully make the 8th seed. It's absolutely incredible.
All right, David, we brought you on because you are the expert, all things Lakers. We want to know the question on everybody's mind: will they make the playoffs or not?
It's tough, man. I gotta say, I mean, this team has looked pathetic. I mean, it's the worst team I've seen. I gotta be honest with you. Wearing a Laker jersey, I don't think there's nothing they haven't shown me anything to say they're gonna win, 60% or so of their games the rest of the way. So from what I've seen, if I'm just being logical and I'm being honest, this Laker team with Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash, Pau Gasol, and Dwight Howard will not make the playoffs.
Hey, don't forget Earl Clark.
Don't
forget Earl Clark.
All right, David Brickley from LakerNation.com. Thanks for coming on with us, David.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, I appreciate it.